Hi, it's your sister Michelle here doing another video. You know how I drop my videos, fam. Please forgive me your sister's hair. I just woke up, but we real here on this channel. Come on into the slumber party. I didn't have time. But I was thinking about y'all, so I came on in. New subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Old subscribers, come on in, fam. We're all fam here. And I want to tell you, I hope you're doing good on your journey, okay? And I hope you get the healing you need and you deserve, okay? Listen to your sister, all right? And I thank each and every one of you for such beautiful comments. For subscribing, most of all, supporting me. It means the world to me. Like I said to y'all a long time ago, sister didn't think she'd be here. But now that I'm here, I'm grateful. And I love each and every one of you, okay? Keep your head up. You know I think you're phenomenal people. Good people. You know how I feel about y'all. And YouTube, don't block me because you know I'm about to talk about these damn bed bugs, termites, dirt sandwich eating bastards, Christmas tree stealing fuckers. And I said it, you two don't block me. This video right here is about the narcissist and how the narcissist tries to make a fool out of us, but they're truly the clown. Ain't that something? Yes, that's exactly what happens. The narcissist comes into our lives and tries to make a fool out of us. Now listen to your sister when I tell you this. Yes, sometimes we do feel foolish for dealing with the shit we dealt with and we didn't know what was going on. That's a part of it. That doesn't make you foolish. We just didn't know. And then sometimes, yes, we put up with so much stuff, it makes people think we're crazy and we're foolish. But that's not a situation because you already know trauma bonding and all the stuff they do to us, honey. We don't know what it is. By the time you find out what it is, you've already been hoodwinked and led astray. But that's a different story. The narcissist tries to make a fool out of us because they're the fool. They're the clown. See, nobody ever says that too much, so I'm going to go ahead and tell it to you like this. When people try to make a fool out of you, a lot of times they make a fool out themselves. When you set one trap for a person, my mama always told me, you set a trap for a motherfucker, you better set two. Because you're setting it for them and you're setting it for yourself. Remember that. Now I'm going to say it again. When you try to set a trap for someone, you better set two. And that goes for the narcissist. Because you're going to make one for me and you're going to make one for yourself. You hear me? Don't forget that. That's some words of wisdom. Now listen to me. That's the whole concept of the whole thing I'm talking about. They try to set up a trap for you, try to make you out to be foolish, but at the end of the day, they're the ones that look foolish. Because see, it takes a fool to have good, decent human beings and people in your life that love you, support you unconditionally at the time, right? And throw that to the wayside without any concern or even any consciousness to sit back and think like, maybe I shouldn't do this. Because they know we're good people. I keep telling you, don't think they don't know. They know. That's why they treat us so damn bad. Okay, they sit around. You would think they would sit around and say, "This is a good person. This is something decent. This is something a lot of times one of a kind." Because so many things out here in this world today, unfortunately, is full of shit. We know that. Let's just keep it real. And it's hard to find good people. It really is. You would think that they would find that in us and say, "You know what? I found a diamond in the rough." But instead of doing that, they're trying to make a fool out of us. They're trying to make us look stupid to everybody around us, like they have us on some kind of leash. And of course, maybe it does seem like that when you don't know what you're dealing with, right? But a narcissist can never make a fool out of you. The real fool here is them. They fooled themselves by thinking by discarding you, whatever, they would find something better. And ain't that a fool? They think that if they sit up and tell other people outside of the situation with you all, that people wouldn't discover what was really going on. Now, let me tell you something. That's something that gets to me, too. That a lot of times they'll sit around and talk bad about you to other people and everything else, not knowing that other people can clearly see what you're made of. Now, come on. Now, how many of you can say this? Because I know it happened to me, story time. I remember after I was discarded how so many of his so-called friends and some of his family that weren't in the circle that go along with it, right, would say stuff to me like, you know what? You were the best thing that ever happened to him. We all know it. We all see it. We know you're a good person, and I'm sure you all can relate to that, right? You're the best thing and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, the narcissist knows that too. But they're so foolish. They're the clown, like I said. They're willing to throw all of that away with no kind of regard for nothing, thinking they can replace that. Now, yes, they can go get a new supply. Most of the time, it's a downgrade. You know that's true. And if it is an upgrade in some kind of way, or even on the same level with us, because I don't think nobody's as phenomenal as us. So I would say downgrade. But no, sometimes they do get decent people. And your sister can't lie now. But even then, no matter what they get, they ruin that too. They're foolish. They're foolish-minded. They're clowns. They come in and make fools out of us and then make fools for themselves. I keep telling you, somebody dig a ditch for them. So for you, they're digging a ditch for themselves as well. You can't dig ditches and don't think you're going to fall in one too. And that's the problem with the narcissist. They try to dig us a hole and they end up falling deeper and deeper to the hole they building. Do you understand? So when you feel like you're in a point where you're like, I feel foolish, or he made a fool out of me, he got over on me. No, he didn't get over on you. He got over on you on a certain extent for certain things. But the truth of the matter is you got over on them. You know how you got over on them? By not looking back, by healing, realizing what you're dealing with, realizing this person is evil, demonic, low down, whatever, trifling, whatever you want to say, right? When you realize that and you get your healing, then who's the fool? The person's still doing the same thing they were doing when you first met them. Ain't they said what did they say, y'all? That's the perfect recipe for somebody that's insane and crazy, is when they do the same things over and over again. Right? That's why it's important for us to realize what we got so we can go on and we don't make these mistakes again. But they won't do that. They're always trying to make fools out of somebody, and they're truly the fool. They're the clown in the situation. A lot of times they sit around and laugh at us and think they got a leg up on us. No, baby, we're going to sit around and laugh at they stinking ass. Yeah, we're going to laugh at your stinking ass. One tooth having fuckers. And the reason why is because guess what? We can go on and do what we need to do. We can learn from this and move on. You try to make a fool out of us or a fool out of me, because, you know, I told you, the one I was with, he definitely tried to make a fool out of me. And for a long time, your sister thought he done that. And then when I woke up, the instant I woke up, I said, oh, no. You're the fool. Anybody lose somebody as decent as me? You're not even a fool. You're a fool from outer space. You're a nut. And you know how I feel about that. So remember that. They come in to make a fool out of you, but they're truly the clown here. They want you to be a part of their circus, baby. Yeah, and their circus. The circus that ain't got no animals and nothing in it. Just a circus with a tent with it stinking in the ass in the middle of the damn circle. That's the kind of damn circus they got. Ain't nobody gonna pay to see that shit. But anyway, I love you so much. Don't forget that. They come in and try to make a fool out of you, but they make a fool out of themselves. Believe me when I tell you that. I love y'all so much. Bye. Try to make a fool out of somebody.